We are coming up to the January transfer window. We're doing pretty well. We're sitting in a probably 4-horse race for automatic promotions. We've got money to spend. The board have added 23 million to our transfer budget. They see the vision. And I suppose we also better talk about the Liverpool game. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back. As you can see, pretty damn good. Couple of little 1-0 slip-ups. Classic Burnley, clean sheet, scoring 1 goal. Didn't do anything all game. We had about 3.5 XG, and they somehow still beat us. So, very realistic to real life. And we lost against Birmingham, who are a good side, but I think we're still better than them. We've had a couple of nice results as well. Just had a little slip-up against Fulham with a late goal. But it is what it is. Here's the league table. So I think it's 4 horses. There's 4 teams, right? The 11-point gap to 5th. Unless something drastic happens. Hull look really good. Here McKenna, that's the Ipswich boy, isn't it? Yeah, Hull look really good. I don't know when we're... It's not for a while. It is at our place, so you never know. Tom, let's have a little chat about Tom, shall we? In the last game, he missed an absolute sitter. His rating went from like the standard 6.6, 6.7 to 6.2 just from because the miss was so bad. But he's not sad anymore, which is good. And he's still banging him in for the Welsh under-21s, which is good for him. He's wanted by Mallorca. I'm not giving up. Tommy Doyle is our top goal scorer. His fascinating case, I don't usually use this tactic, but I'm quite enjoying it. But he's got 12 goals, 11 assists in 21, but only has an average rating of 7.19. I think that's kind of just it. He's just there for finishing. The 2 loanies, Fiji, who I thought was going to be the better one, just doesn't score. But Batelli does well. O'Mahony's got 10 goals in 16. He's doing very nicely. The defence is doing pretty well. Happy with that. Brolin's had a little bit of an off couple of weeks. We had a chat with him. He seems to be back in. The rest is going fine. Very happy with the rest of it. Tom sucks big fat balls. Today we are playing Bristol City at home, who are mid-table, and then a tricky one against Ipswich, who are battling for promotion for the playoffs. So we're sitting on £58 million. I respect it. Because we've only got 65 million in the bank. They obviously see that they can push for automatics this season and have trusted Duncan with the cash, which makes sense, right? Because his players are actually doing quite well, annoyingly. Kind of happy, kind of annoying. Right, let's get into it. There's not much I want to sell. We're quite a small team, so we've got money to spend. So I'm not really going to sell players unless Duncan brings in a bunch of... I would like him to... As much as I like the 2 loanee strikers, I would like him to bring in another, maybe one of our own to replace them. He's got to... Oh, is that Scotty Twine? He's got to start thinking about Premier League, though. He can't sign a 29-year-old championship player. He's got to sign somebody that can actually do it in the Premier League, because hopefully we go up. Jair is our second top goal scorer with 10 or 11 goals. He's doing all right. Clint, there we go. Or not. So, Liverpool. It was a weird... It might be the weirdest League Cup final for me, right? So, obviously, I wanted Liverpool to win. Obviously, feel like they should go without saying. But of all the teams and people, go on. Oh, it's a lovely finish. James Morris with his first of the season. Of all the teams and people to lose to, I'm kind of fine. I've always loved Newcastle. They're just one of the coolest fan bases. And despite clearly not winning anything for the last 700 years, they are a massive fan base and they get behind their team, and I have utmost respect for Newcastle fans. They're brilliant. So seeing them get a League Cup is amazing. So I wasn't too bothered. Plus, Eddie Howe, who is essentially a freedom of the city of Bournemouth, because obviously he was Bournemouth manager for a while, and if you don't know, he literally, and I mean that in the literal sense of the word literally, saved Bournemouth from absolute disintegration. I think there's a great documentary on YouTube maybe about him. Go on, Tommy boy! He's on his way to 15. Where Bournemouth are literally going bankrupt. They're bottom of League 2, fighting relegation to go into non-league, which would kill them. And they're passing around buckets to make some money and stuff. And if you don't know Eddie Howe, he used to play for Bournemouth for many years. I think he retired when he was 28 because of a knee injury. He had a really bad injuries throughout his career. And became Bournemouth manager because they had no money. So it was just like, which ex-player would like to manage us for a bit? Because we've got no money to hire a manager. Oh, there it is, yeah. And then Eddie Howe stepped up. And Jason Tyndall played for Bournemouth for many years as well. And so he eventually became assistant manager and stuff. So, and Bournemouth, if you don't know, I probably should preface this, is my hometown. That's where I'm from, Bournemouth, right? So he's a big figure and my nephew is like a massive Bournemouth fan. So, as much as it hurts to leave, like, I think it would have, he's offside, isn't he? As much as I would have liked to win the cup, and I think if we weren't winning the league, I would have been a bit more pissed off, but I was kind of fine with it. So, and they played better, and they fully deserved it. It didn't like they didn't FM us; they were the better team. I think people. Hang on, let me. Oh, we're all good. I think people get carried away a little bit with Liverpool this season. We've been, results-wise, we've been good. We've never been, like, exceptional, just smashing teams for fun week in, week out. It's always, like, second half subs. Okay, we got the goal we needed to win. Very consistent getting results, but we've never been an amazing team. And the squad that Arnie's using is a little bit on the small side. And I think in the last month or so, that's kind of showing up in that the players just seem a bit knackered. You know, like it just, what is he doing there? What is he doing? Oh, Mahoney, lovely. 4-0. And I just think that's sort of causing us a little bit of a problem. But at the end of the day, being that this is, you know, I try to be sort of a reasonable human being and I know this is a weird thing, a reasonable football fan is a legendary manager that we loved, left at the end of the season, and we got a guy in that a lot of people weren't sure about. So, and we've seen, not just like Man United when Fergie left, but like big managers leave and then the team for however many seasons falls apart a bit and you have to rebuild all from the start. The fact that managers come in and done really well and get in and potentially win the league is like, obviously we would have taken that in a heartbeat. Nobody had Liverpool winning the league this season, or even a lot of people didn't even have it in the top four. And I could see why. Oh, boys. Did I forget to make sub? No, it's fine. It's enough in it for, innit? So I'm delighted however this season goes. Even if we limped to the line and won the league by a single point or something, don't care. It's been a great season, so, and we'll build on it. And it'll be interesting to see, now's the big test for Arnie Slot, because we get to see because, you know, we didn't make any signings, really. Chiesa, who actually looked really good. I feel like he should have played a bit more. But, yeah, that next season's going to be the big one for Arnie Slot. Not only is there more pressure on him, we just won the league, so we should be expected to be there again. He's got to make signings and stuff. And we should have money to spend because we barely spent any money in the last season and a half. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun time. Right, do we need a rest? Well, I'll skip the Ipswich game and we'll do the Birmingham FA Cup because we're going to win the FA Cup this season and get into Europe. Definitely. Right, it's a terrible result against Ipswich. Actually FM'd. They did nothing all game. We had 2.5 XG. I wonder why we didn't score with 2.5 XG. Yeah. I'm dropping Tom. He's got 9 goals. Only 8.5 XG. So he's down an assist. But we have put in bids for players. Oh, we need to sell this guy. I forgot he existed. Let's not loan him out. I'm selling Luke Robinson as well, by the way. Like, he's a young player. Like, I feel bad. He's not going to get in the squad, especially if we go up. So I'm just going to try and sell him. And that, you know, might kick. Oh, Alfie Devine as well. I forgot his existence. Right, let's just sell you for some sort of any money. Devine, contract runs. I still got... Okay, any money. Just, you know, little eBay auction. It'll be fine. Right, we've got 2 on international duty. Nat Phillips can come back in. Scary. Right, we have put a bid in for a player. He's 23 years old and he's a centre-back stroke DM. He's an anchor man. 10 million or something like that. So, Eduardo Felicissimo. Italian? Right. Tommy Doyle, you had a little rest. Right, Batelli, and I did promise Arnie Slot, who is Aston Villa manager? Yeah. That I would play him more. So I don't actually want him to be recalled. Don't mind if the other one goes back. Don't want him to be recalled. So, sorry, Tom. You did get second in Welsh Rookie of the Year, which just means slim pickings for Wales at this point. It's not a good sign, is it? I think it's just because he exists in the Championship that he got Welsh Rookie of the Year. Not a good sign. Right, caused an injury early on. I would like a fruity little cup run. Would be lovely. Morris marauding down this left-hand side, headed away, but it's coming straight back. Doyle turns! So we get for 29 mil. If he spent 30, he would have scored that. Oh, boys. Fine. It's fine. All over him. Ish. Alep. Vera. Dinks one over the top. Williams heads it on well. Alep. Alep, but you know, we sort of took the piss out of him a little bit. He's doing all right. Brilliant. Big save from the big Swede. Here's one of our specialist throw-in routines. Yeah. Okay, good. And it's a counter-attack. Excellent stuff. Oh, yeah, no, it's all part of the plan. All part of the routine. Batelli. He cut it back. He's not going to cut it back. Doyle. Basic tries to... Basic is leaving at the end of the season. He has signed a contract with another team. I'm fine. He's a very good technical player, but he's 34 now. And his physicals are... I'm trying to plan... Like, his physicals are going. And especially if we get promoted... If I knew I was staying in the Championship next season, I might give him another year. But we've got to think big. We've got to think positive. Premier League next year. We have to make plans for it. And I think I'm just going to keep, what's his face? Got his name. What's his name? Nat Phillips. I think I'm just going to let his contract run out at the end of the season. Okay. But we hit back. Having a little wobble at the moment. Not quite got the consistency we had early season. Morris. Another little fizzer. Have I got it on low crosses? Well, no? Okay. Normally when I want low crosses, everybody's just like scooping him into the box from a mile up. Not a bad ball in. We're peppering them without creating too much. But we have 0.69 XG, which is nice. Been unlucky, boy. Been unlucky. There is a bit knackered. Going to press a little bit more. A bit higher up. Force the goalkeeper into a mistake. Pounce on it. Come on, Tom. Come on, Tommy. Be the FA Cup hero. Show them why you're second in Rookie of the Year. He did win it a couple of years ago as well. So, you know, he's... Get into him. Tackle. Kilburn Brooksby. Oh, God, he's going alone. Right, did he get a save? No. Okay. A little bit one-sided, boy. Right, Ger. Dig us out like normal. Oh, he's volleys it in. No, that was the highlight. Okay. And then we'll start to see a few more highlights here. Big Tommy D. Bagsman. Still us. Brandon Williams. Again, Brandon Williams been a solid signing. Oh, he's missed it. Is he on? He's done it. Excuse me. Just a surprise. Caught in my throat. Oh, we're all over him. Should have won Rookie of the Year. Batelli. Morris is going to get that. Cuts back inside to Alep. Yeah, shoot. Williams. Floats one in this time. Tom's chasing it. Bicycle kick. Oh, he's done it. Oh. It just set up for him, didn't it? You could just, the angle was like, oh, you got to try and bicycle kick this. Oh, imagine if that had gone top bins. Like a lobbed bicycle kick. That is tricky. Bicycle kicks are difficult as enough as it is, but imagine trying to lob the keeper with a bicycle kick. That takes skill. You could argue miss hit, but also skill. Go on, Batelli. Oh, what's that? No, it's coming straight back, Birmingham. We are not letting up. Nice one, Brandon. Tommy Doyle. Batelli. Basic. Tom? Oh, he's offside. He doesn't know the rules of football. He's offside so much. When someone lacks that much pace, he shouldn't be offside. Maybe he thinks he needs a head start. Maybe that makes more sense. We've been all over him since the break. Now, the killing blow. The other guy's away on international. Freshen up the wing backs. They're a big part of how we play. He does look decent when he's come on. Okay. Tommy Davis winner. I'm smelling it. He's feeling it since he come on. Since he got dropped, he's feeling it. Okay, feel it some more, Tom. Cheeky FA Cup winner. Please? Are we doing replays? I can't even remember the rules of the FA Cup anymore. We're doing replays, aren't we? Okay. Well, let's replays our plays. That'd be fine. That was a good comeback, though. We were way better in the second half. Right. Do we have a little treat? Do we treat ourselves before we finish up? Super Sub Davies rescues. Yeah. Let's have a look at this guy. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I don't normally look at them until we sign them. So it might not happen. Let's have a look. He's fine. He's fine. He's a good age. And he's got no real weaknesses, but he's got no real strengths either. Technically, he's not a great footballer, but he's got some decent mentals and physicals. Run all day. He can play as that halfback role. Like, absolutely comfortably. So, it's 10.5 mil, though. That's the only thing I'd say. Playing in the Premier League, though, you know, as a sub. Okay. Yeah, fine. Is he better than Alep? Probably not, actually. But he is 8 years younger. So, I think that's probably an important... Okay, he's fine. For the age, I think it's fine. But I wouldn't be gutted, let's say, if he turned down the contract. Right, there we go, my friends. Join me next time for the transfer deadline day. It's the best days of the year. And he's got absolute bank. He's had 3 months to plan this transfer window out. You wouldn't know it looking at the transfer he's just made, but he's had 3 months. We've got a load of cash. We haven't got that much wages. I might actually adjust that. I'm assuming he's not going to try and go again. Yeah, actually, let's adjust this. I don't know how the AI works with the budgets. There you go. There you go. Right? It's got 200 grand. Ish. Right. There we go, my friends. We're done for the day. Newcastle fans, well done. Chuffed for you. It was great. It was great. Right. Lovely. Love you all. See you next time. Gonna sign a megastar. Telling you.